Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts about the 40K universe. I am your host Gershwan and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue taking on viewer requests as we talk about the Tau Worlds. Now, if you guys have any suggestions for topic ideas that you guys would like us to create a video for, doesn't matter if we've done them before in the past. If you guys want us to redo any videos, please comment down below. Put suggestion followed by whatever topic idea you guys want us to discuss. Now, there was a lot of people requesting more Tau videos, so we're going to get into the, last time we talked about Tau Seps within the Tau Empire. Now we're going to be talking about the more obscure Tau Seps within the Tau Empire, and also Tau Worlds that are a little unknown to most people. If you guys don't like Tau, fight it out in the comment section below. People requested it, so we're going to do more Tau videos. Let's get into 40 facts about Tau Worlds. Since the Tau first left the atmosphere of their birth world, their empire has grown, spreading across the stars in 3 distinct spheres of expansion. In addition to the settled systems, or SEPs, the Tau realm is rife with all manners of space phenomenon, Tau-made structures, and important alien homeworlds. There are also many sparsely populated Tau colonies. Only a few names of such Tau colonies are known to the Imperium. One of these Tau colonies is Arkunasha. The planet of Arkunasha was settled during the second sphere expansion. Despite the deserts that made up the world's surface, the Tau have settled the Red Planet with a sizable population. This they have achieved through the tireless works of the Earth-caste scientists and engineers. By their efforts, the Tau Empire have girded the planet with 2 necklace-like strings of biodomes that ran around the most temperate latitudes, each a mere distance from the equator. From orbit, the world appears as a blood-red globe adrift in the ocean of space, banded with 2 rows of bioluminescent lights that pulsed bluish-white light, like the flanks of some deep-sea organism. In their preliminary investigations during the earliest expeditions of Arkushana's surface, the Earth-caste had made a disturbing discovery. While determining the source of the oxidated deserts that covered the world, they found a great variance in the metallic composition and even origin of the various particles. It was as if the world had been entirely covered in metal structures at some point in the distant past, which had long since been utterly ground to dust. Given the depth of the oxidated residue, that ancient civilization must have included several artificial cities the size of mountain ranges. Theories abound throughout the Earth-caste about the planet-wide catastrophe that had torn everything upon the planet's surface apart. Though the Tau have no idea what might have caused Arkushana's spectacular death, or who the inhabitants might have been, they have taken their first glimpse of the world-destroying power of the Imperium of Man. Another Tau colony is Dalthene. Before the coming of the Tau, the indigo planet of Dalthene was a wild ecosystem of deep blue foliage and slithering, segmented beasts. It was tamed long ago during the first sphere expansion and has been brought into compliance with pre-level colony standards ever since. Because of the high proportion of water caste upon its surface, Dalthene has enjoyed extremely beneficial trade agreements and has recently been counted as one of the 19th wonders of the Tau Empire. Much of the planet's surface is covered with a Tessellactian hexagon net of cities and sub-cities, each connected to the nearest hub by a slaying and perfectly regulated network of transit tubeways. Clean, white Magnorian trains whisk the populace to and from, detaching and picking up carriages with slingshot efficiency so that they never have to stop. Though the planet has landscape hills and even gigantic hexagonal reservoirs dotted across it, from orbit, it looks as if the Tau have settled it with the precision of an Earth-caste scientist modeling a new atomic phenomenon. Another Tau colony is Hazara. This Tau colony was evacuated in the 902nd year of the 41st millennium as High Fleet Gorgon approached, but the evacuation fleet was ambushed by the High Fleet's bioships and completely slaughtered. Isha Su is another colony of the Tau, the watery homeworld of the Greet, often considered part of Phaushia Sept. The Tau Empire has been attacked by the Tyranids on many fronts, Kamais is another Tau colony that was invaded by the Tyranid High Fleet Gorgon in the 902nd year of the 41st millennium. A hidden Necron fleet emerged from the planet's dead moon and destroyed the outnumbered Tyranid bioships, but then continued to land on Kamais and harvested the planet's population. Another Tau colony is Korvatra. Incorporated into every sept are dozens of major docks for the Tau Navy, but in addition to these immense stations, many septs have also developed vast orbital cities. These can be mounted to provide stable jumping-off points for large research endeavors, military campaigns, or major colonization efforts. The Tau colony of Korvatra is one of these so-called jumping-off points for the Tau Empire. The Red Sun system is another system in which the Tau Empire attempted to colonize. Probes have marked the dense cluster of planets around a string of 6 distant red suns. However, the massive orc population has deterred any further Tau colonization. The systems are ringed with sensor buoys in hopes of offering early warnings should the greenskins ever cease their internal fighting and seek to menace neighboring systems. Shadraig was invaded by the Tyranids of High Fleet Gorgon in the 900th year of the 41st millennium. The Tyranids of High Fleet Gorgon were eventually driven off the world, but not before it was almost completely consumed by Ripper swarms. Trost was recently settled during the Third Sphere expansion. This is an imperial world that was willingly annexed by the Tau after opening commercial relations with the Xenos Empire. Trost is one of many imperial worlds that has shown a lot of imperial citizens that working with the Tau is something to their benefit, something that the Inquisition finds extremely aggravating. To learn more about imperial citizens that defected to the Tau Empire, please check out our 40 facts about humans in the Tau Empire. Positioned in the deep space between septs are Tashiro bases, fortress stations capable of enough thrust to resist drift and maintain permanent interstellar positions. Several patterns of development have been followed in the construction of these enormous floating fortresses, with the largest comparable in population to a continent-sized city. The Zone of Silence is a sad part of the Tau Empire, a devastated region where the High Fleet Gorgon left behind many barren planets, scoured of all life. 3 so-called artifact worlds are located within the borders of the Tau Empire. As the name indicates, ancient artifacts of unknown origin have been discovered on these planets. It is not known if these worlds possess established Tau colonies. One of these worlds is Arthas Moloch. The artifact world of Arthas Moloch is as gray and desolate as a tomb. Its surface is jumbled with thousands of tumbled shrines, strange faceless statues that predate any of the worlds of the Imperium. The world's surface is cracked and broken, giving the sense that the planet itself has died long ago, an impression that is reinforced by the fact that not a single green shoot or patch of moss can be found anywhere on its surface. Not a single living soul makes a home there, though the plastered walls of the planet's tomb bear the dark smears of bloodshed, and ghostly shadows have been burnt into the walls wherever the ruin clusters close together. Though the world is barren as bone, if one possesses psychic abilities, were to behold it with a second sight, it would shine like a gold mine in firelight. The shrine hold is peppered with artifacts of ancient and mysterious origin, each a priceless wonder left discarded in the dust. Arthas Moloch is also known as the dead world where Commander Farsight has discovered the Dawnblade. There are 2 more artifact worlds within the Tau Empire. Those are Q15 and Landfall. To learn more about those artifact worlds, you kinda have to create your own lore. GW can't do everything. During the first phase expansion, the homeworlds and colonies of the Kroot and of the Vespids were also incorporated into the Tau Empire. Notice that these star systems are not considered septs. In addition, there are an unknown number of former Imperial worlds within the Tau Empire, some of which might still have human populations. Pek is the Kroot homeworld. The Kroot are the most common of all alien auxiliaries in the Tau Empire, and dozens of Kroot enclaves can be found amongst the Sept. Although they are a far-flung and migratory race, all Kroot eventually feel the pangs that lead them to return to their birth world, the true home of all the Kroot kindred, the world of Pac. There are 8 star systems in the Tau Empire, inhabited by the Kroot, including Pac. The Imperium knows only of the name of the planet Krath, where the Tau first encountered the Kroot. Roksh 15 is the site of a secret Tau listening post. The planet was part of the Roksh system that was once home to the Rokashi Welbeth Merchants Guild before the entire star system was consumed by the Tyranid High Fleet, Gorgon, in the 689th year of the 41st millennium. Vespid is a world of gas giants and homeworld of the Vespid race. This planet is also known for its rich crystal mines. Shagalud is the homeworld of the Nagi, a small species of highly intelligent worms known for their mind control abilities. When first encountered, the Nagi were hated creatures known as mind worms, but since the early violent conflicts, they have agreed to a peace accord and joined the Tau Empire. Many Nagi now serve as advisors to the ethereal caste. And those were 40 facts about Tau worlds. Now you guys know of potential mind control capabilities by the Tau Empire. Well, you didn't really have to know that before, but now you know that there is a freaking worm race that is known for brainwashing and mind controlling people. So yeah, comment down below, guys, if you guys have any suggestions for more Tau topics, or if you guys want any other type of topics discussed on these videos. Please comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We have a Patreon channel where we upload exclusive content. We have a creepypasta up there now. We're gonna have another creepypasta coming up next week. So if you want to support One Mind Syndicate, if you want to keep seeing awesome Warhammer 40K videos in your feed for the next years to come, please support us on Patreon. It's a simple $1. You can donate more if you want, but a simple $1 helps us bring you guys these videos. With that said, this was Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.